here, baby.
Live again.
Yes.
Yes, right here.
We're ready.
From our world headquarters.
In Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yes. Can't get any better than that.
Cap City.
Cap City.
Cap City, baby.
Right? Capital City.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
The weather is gorgeous here in the Cap City.
Yes, it is for the moment.
But some changes are coming.
Changes are coming. That is
Pilgrim.
correct.
Well, let's see what it is, buddy.
So are you going to do a John Wayne impression?
No,
Come on.
No, you did your John Wayne. You did very well.
Let me tell you what.
Yeah. Don't quit your day job yet, Carl. Go ahead.
Wow. I can actually do a pretty good John Wayne.
You can actually.
Yeah. So with that in mind, we're looking out over the nation, looking down from space. This is real time Wednesday, 3/31, and we've got that storm system that you spotted.
It's moving out.
Yeah,
looking pretty good down there, right?
Right. So things have definitely straightened out. There's still a lot of mayhem, a lot of recovery that they're doing in the south and southeast, where we had Kurt come through. Helene before that just really pummeled the southern tier, especially the southeastern states. We have our own weather maker coming our way.
And some people think it's going to be, snow.
Oh,
but Carl, come on, tell us what's really going to happen.
So higher elevations, there'll be snow, there'll be some accumulation, and which is good because it'll be like one of our first major winter storms by comparison to what we've had, because we've been dry, we've been warm, we've been pleasant, we've been perfect weather, really. This is going to bring mostly rain. Temperatures are going to be down in the 30s overnight into the early morning hours for many of us, but the ground is still very, very warm, so it's going to have a hard time accumulating. So if you see pictures with a snowy landscape, they are from a previous storm. They're not from anything that we...
So somebody's trying to fool people?
Well, you know, it's our first storm, so everybody's excited. It's going to bring much needed rain. It's going to help with our fire suppression.
Oh, that's good.
It's going to bring our humidity up. Temperatures are going to drop. It's like two cold fronts moving together. So it'll be kind of like double whammy. It hits us pretty hard.
Weekend?
It'll get to northwestern Wyoming first.
Okay.
So those of you in Park County, Teton County, over into Jackson, up into even the border of Montana, going to come in eastern Idaho, is going to get it also over the central mountains, and it'll slowly but surely make it into the heart of Wyoming as we get closer to our Thursday late day for Casper, Riverton, areas like that along the Wind River Range. Thursday night into Friday morning, when temperatures drop, that's when we'll have a rain snow mix. We'll see some snowflakes. It might even have a chance to accumulate, but it's not going to be much in the regular areas. You know, it'll accumulate on the rooftops, on the grassy areas where we normally see that. For the most part, though, it's just going to bring us some much needed rain. It's going to bring us some cool weather, and it'll be our first real taste of fall.
I'm waiting for it. You know, Aiden's, he's concerned about his lawn.
Right. So our evening anchor, concerned about his lawn. He's concerned about ski season.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we've got a live studio audience. Aiden is here with us. Brittany is running the show from behind the scenes. We'll give you a glimpse of her one day.
One day.
Yeah.
She's not sure about that yet.
Right. So just with that in mind, this is just a broad view. Looking a little closer, give you an idea of the impact that this system's going to have. It's making it in over the western states now. Going to take it a while to get over the central mountains of Idaho. And then, of course, the Continental Divide, all the higher elevations of western Wyoming. It'll eventually get to us. When it does, it's just going to really drain into the valley. And that's when we're really going to feel it. And then look at this. It's pushing all of this warmth right out in front of it into the central plains, where 70s are still really the standard. Some of that warmth is going to linger tomorrow. And that's a trigger for the storm, too, because that warm air comes in, rises, and makes for a little bit more instability, which makes a more active storm. Cooler over onto the western seaboard.
Vegas, only 84.
Right, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Finally behaving.
Finally behaving. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready for fall.
Yes.
I've been ready for fall.
Right.
I got my apple cider ready. And I know that you still do your cornhole.
You know, we talk about this cornhole thing every time. One of these days, it's going to be a reality. Yeah. So we do have a special guest with us today.
We do. But before that, What's this weekend, Carl? College football.
Right.
My
It is.
team's playing, baby.
I get
But
you.
I'm concerned about that.
Well,
Texas Longhorns really good this year.
yes,
6-0,
yes.
and they're playing in Texas. It's going to be quite interesting. But the weather looks really nice for a football game, does it not?
It looks perfect. It
Yeah.
looks perfect. And with that in mind, because you're the Bulldog fan,
Absolutely.
I'm a Texas Longhorn fan. I've just learned
Yeah.
some things about the Longhorns
Tell them
today.
about that. That's really
Well,
interesting.
the first mascot was a dog named Pig.
Yeah.
And now it's Bevo, a steer, a Longhorn steer. There's been 15 of the steers that have been the live mascot of the Longhorns since 1916.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Or
incredible.
1918.
The last time these two teams met was in 2019 in the Sugar Bowl. Texas won 28-21. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's bring in our guest.
Yes,
Who
and-
also likes football.
Yes, indeed.
Who is here
So,
in
come on in, Lisa.
our local college.
Yes,
Yeah. We don't have football.
No, you don't have
We
football,
don't have-
but
we have football.
you have hey, but you have a great cafeteria.
We do have a great cafeteria. We
Yeah.
do. Yes. Carl's a super fan.
I know.
I am. I'm a super fan.
I
There's
heard
no
you had
doubt
to
about
kick.
it.
I heard you had to kick him out because he just eating you out.
Well,
Eating
you know,
eating-
it is
eating
all,
everything and
yeah.
taking things over and
all you can eat buffet. So, right?
It is.
It is. If you
And-
don't like what you get, go back and get something else.
And nobody, I mean,
tell
everybody.
us about the ice cream, Carl.
Okay. So at the L Trip, they've got these giant salad bowls.
Yeah. Right.
And they're awesome. But you can't get it up close enough to the
Yeah.
ice cream. So you have to put a banana in there and then tip it down. And then use that as a dam and then you kind of move it around. Anyway.
Not everyone does that.
I've never, no.
So tell us more about it. What
Sure.
do you bring to the college? Like what's the cafeteria all about?
Sure. So first, it's open to the community. I think that's the biggest thing, and I think
Yeah, I
that's
was
what we
shocked
need to
about
make
that.
sure people
Yeah.
need to know. So thank you for giving us an opportunity to tell people. So LCCC's dining services are open to the Cheyenne community, people that are in town looking for somewhere different to eat. I will say it is not your cafeteria of old days. So
Okay.
maybe when I was in school,
Yeah.
I have a vision of what
Didn't look forward to it, did
college
you?
dining hall would have looked like.
Yeah.
It's not like that. So it's lots of natural light, a ton of food options, lots of fresh food options. So really great salad bar. I think it's been voted best salad bar in town twice, maybe now. So
Wow.
I know it's a great salad bar. You can come in and grab that. We have a pizza station. We have where we cook our own pizzas, sandwiches.
Wow.
You can grab your old-fashioned home-style meal if
Yeah.
you want, where you get the meat, the protein, the veggie, the starch, all of that in one. You can hit the grill station and do a hamburger, or you can get some good French fries. I tend to think they have some of the best tater tots around. So yeah.
Yes. And so the tater tots are good.
I know, they're
Yeah.
pretty great.
Yeah.
Open to the community. So during the week, we're open. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then on the weekends, we do a brunch and dinner. But we're open really 7 days a week. Keep in mind that sometimes the college is closed
Yeah.
for holidays
Right.
and things like that. We do give our dining hall staff that break as
Have any of
well.
you guys been there?
So, yeah.
No? Of course you
Yeah.
have. You're the manager.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Aiden? No?
So here's a tickler. If you really are looking for a great lunch and you haven't been to the dining hall, come out on Halloween. Easy day to remember, October 31st, and we have a smokehouse day. So we actually have a smoker out on campus, and they smoke the meat right there. So the day before, it smells really good, and you really want to be able to eat it right away.
Nice.
But we smoke all of our meat, and so out there and do that. But I think important, we're open to the community. The public can come in. You can buy a meal plan. Do you have a meal plan, Carl?
I don't.
Oh, you should get the meal plan.
So it is reasonable, very
Yeah,
reasonable.
it is.
Even
So
Or
what's the
you
meal
can-
plan? Explain that.
So you can buy, there's a couple different options for meal plans, like 20, 40, 60 meals. Based on how many meals, you get a little bit of a discount because
Oh,
you're
wow.
buying multiple meals all at once. But if you're like, I really just want to come test this out and see what it's all about, you can come, you can pay at the door. And so you can cash or charge if you want to just pay for lunch and see what it's all about. You can do just the salad bar, or you can do the entire buffet. Yeah, you can do just the salad bar if you're trying to be healthy.
The prices are reasonable, I'm sure.
Yeah, so right around $5 to $9, depending on salad bar versus the full meal, but all the prices are there. Also available on the website, lccc.wi.edu. If you search for dining, that'll give you the exact prices. It'll give you all of the times. It'll even tell you, I'm pretty sure, what the menu is. If you want to know what the menu is for the day, you can check out what that is too. So check it out online if you want to see what your options are.
Fantastic.
Yeah, right on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. And you had mentioned too, while we have you here, that there's also something else you wanted to talk about.
Would love to invite the community out. So LCCC has been renovating our recreation and athletics complex for about 3 years.
Wow.
It's been quite the project. So we will hold our grand opening tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. out at the college. And individuals will have an opportunity to see the inside of the facility. Our dining services is actually providing the refreshments for the event. So you can get a little sneak peek of some of those. Plus the popcorn's really good. They have great popcorn. But tomorrow at 4 o'clock at the Blue Federal Credit Union Recreation and Athletics Complex, or call it the Blue Rack for short.
Blue Rack.
But on the LCCC campus, come out, check out the facility, and see what's been happening at the college.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you
Yeah.
showing up and
Thank you for the opportunity.
giving us
Yeah.
a rundown of what's happening
Appreciate
there.
it.
Yeah, happy to. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, Carl, we don't have time for our jokes and trivia. I know you're disappointed.
Well, yeah, we're pretty much out of time.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we
we're
try
out
to
of
keep this short so you all can be a part of the program and get in and get out.
Yeah.
And unless you tell us different, we're going to keep it at that 11 minutes, 11 seconds close as we can.
11-11, baby.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank
Keep
you.
it between the ditches, right, Carl?
Right. The
Yeah.
digits.
The ditches.
Oh, digits?
Yeah. All right.
We'll see you next time.